You just use the word emotional. You're shifting like, well, men or women are more than men. Men have emotions too.
But it's a different type of emotion.
All right, but
it's just like
it comes off like yours is a little hierarchy. That's what I'm just saying.
I would agree.
I would agree. But you're not saying it because you just said women are more emotional. Guys, like no. And I'm not going to tell you what to say, but what I'm just saying is that I'm challenging what you're saying. That, yes, back in barbaric times, men eat, sleep, work.
I'm not 100% in love with your tone right now.
I get it. But now it is changing. We're like, nah, I don't like that. No, I don't like what you did in the bed today. You got to talk to me, not talk at me. You're not my mom. That's a man telling you, like, yo, I'm showing my emotion. Like, I'm showing it. He's not going to say, dang, this is emotion time. Like, no, he is speaking and saying, I am hurt, I am bothered. Or sometimes what he's not saying too is showing emotion. Just like how women are speaking up more, us men, there are men now, there are batches of men that's like, yo, this is how I feel.
This is an example of the new modern day man that's in touch with his feminine side. That's what this looks like. Okay? He's not so feminine in his self that he doesn't come off manly. You can tell he's manly, but you can also tell that he's sensitive. And sensitive is not necessarily a bad thing, because sensitive, like if a light too bright, your eyes, are sensitive to it. So there's just a reaction to it. That's all. It's just with the matter of how much of the reaction, and that's what guys need to gauge when it comes to emotions. Now, what he said was that men have emotions too, and then she said there are different type of emotions. See, this is where we confuse things. It's not that there's a difference of emotions because we go through the same emotions. It's the way we prioritize the emotion. Men prioritize emotion after logic, and women prioritize emotion before logic. Yes. And so if a man is telling you something from his emotions, he's already thought that out and told it to you and expressing how he's feeling. Now, if you prioritize emotion first, if you get emotional first and never listen to the logic to it, there's always going to be a back and forth. You're going to push back, and he's going to feel like you're not accepting his emotions, so he's going to just keep it in his head and just respond logically. That's how that happens. So that's why there's a kerfuffle about all this, because men are trying to tell y'all, hey, we are giving you our emotions, and women are saying you're not emoting like us. No, we're not going to emote like you. And then, because if you get a man that emotes like you, then he's one of your girlfriends and he's sassy. Because he's a strawberry shake away from being sassy. Let him get whipped creams and a cherry on it. It's over.
I think that women need to accept men's emotion, that when they express it the first time, and not take it as they're attacking us. That's the main problem, is that when he comes to me and tells me, because of his emotions, that what I did wasn't good or it made him feel whatever type of way, that he's not attacking me, he's just trying to fix the problem that he saw. And instead of me becoming defensive and trying to flip it back on him, well, I did this because you did this, I should just fix that, whatever he came to me about.
Well, maybe you're all correct, men are the enemy.
No, they're not the enemy.
But I still love the enemy.
Then it'll get to the point where you don't want to see a man cry.
I'm looking for my wife.
That's the most heartbreaking thing, crying because they love you and you not fixing whatever it is that's hurting him, and then to call him sassy because his emotions, because he loves you so much, it's pushed me to the point of tears, because I see this causing us to fall apart, and I done got to the point where I'm about to cry, or I am crying, now I'm sassy. That's crazy.
I love you.
We wanted these men that can express themselves and be emotionally intelligent. How you gonna tell him to express himself and be emotionally intelligent and then call him sassy for that? What am I supposed to do? We need to do better as women.